There we go. I just couldn't hit the mute button, but good morning, everyone. Welcome to Recon Specialist TV and Sling Paint Gaming. I am Patrick.
And I am Padre.
I'm in the bunker again. Computer is so not overheating right now, but we're good because we have to. AMG just keeps giving more and more goodies every single day.
They're givers, Patrick. They're givers.
They are. So it's 3 p.m. Like every day they're dropping new stuff. So I would not be surprised if something drops at 3 p.m. today. Just keep your eyes open. It might be more of the First Order. It might be more of the Y-Wing. And then also they're doing X-Wing streams on their Twitch account. And you can always ask them questions. They're very forthcoming because we have a little bit more tidbit information for you for this recent release or drop, whatever you want to call it. We've got another pilot, we've got another upgrade card, and we've got the upgrade slots for your beautiful, and I love this is the TIE WI Whisper modified interceptor.
That's a mouthful.
It is. It almost doesn't fit on the bottom of the card right there. You can see.
Oh my God! I know. I'm looking at it right now.
It almost doesn't fit, and also nothing fits on this card. The action bar, the description, and then also the ship's ability. I mean, wow! This is one full card.
I wonder how far away we are from little booklet cards.
Oh, don't even. How dare you come up with that idea? Because now we know that AMG watches people's streams. They're going to see that and be like, that's brilliant. I mean, you could just flip the card just like, everything else.
Oh God, no, please, no more flipping.
You know what? I'll allow it if it's a pop-up book. If you can open it and it pops up.
A little boing, there's a whisper.
Yeah. Okay, I would love a pop-up book for X-Wing miniatures. Didn't we have that idea at some point? I think that was going to be one of our alt-art cards.
I tried doing it multiple times, and the prototypes were not working, and I think I burnt it.
You just set it on fire. Awesome. Speaking of setting things on fire, because you wanted to bring out some Wrath. That was a beautiful segue there. Awesome.
Yeah, nice try.
So, I-5 up there with Kylo Ren. He is the Herald of Destruction because,
he's a big meanie head.
He's a very big meanie head. He has, after you perform a bullseye attack, if you have one or more non-lock red or orange tokens, you may perform a bonus attack against a different target. And that would mean either again through your bullseye arc or by your mobile firing arc, which this thing has.
This is evil. This is pure unadulterated evil.
Well, so you
God forbid the guy that's got one guy in front, one guy in back, coming straight at you, and it's just you don't want to do that with me.
Yeah, you do need an orange or red token, so that means you either have to be stressed, God forbid ionized, strain, or if you deplete. Weapons disabled doesn't work. There's so many tokens out there that you could get, but
if you've got it in the sweet spot.
Well, I don't, how you would get these things, I guess doing a red maneuver is number one, but I mean, if you look at its action bar, it has all white, so how are you supposed to get a stress and perform this ability?
Oh my word, how would you get a stress? I'm trying to think here. How would you get an orange token?
Well, so I mean, there are ways, but it's going to limit your actions. So there is, of course, you put Daredevil on this thing. There you go. Your boost turns red. You all of a sudden can now perform 2 attacks, but now you don't have any focus or target lock unless you've already got one previously. You could go through, a gas cloud. You could get a strain token or a deplete token assigned to you by something else.
Yeah.
So that could be a deterrent to assign them tokens.
Is this a situational pilot ability?
So far, yeah. I know people are going to be creative and figure out how to get tokens assigned to him.
And that's the beautiful thing about the meta.
Yeah, exactly.
And I call them with respect. Okay,
With respect.
the meta manipulators. These are the guys that can read cards and understand cards and just plug and play and turn it into something really fantastically beastly. Okay, that's an ability I do not have.
You don't have it?
Oh, I don't. You know this for a fact. But there are people out there who can team this card with this card, which does this, and all of a sudden you get this synergistic ability for the pilot to be able to do what it wants to do. And that might be something that's going to be for the meta nerds to figure out and to play with, and then unleash upon the public.
Yeah, so there is Jam, which again, that's going to remove whatever action economy you have for attacking. There's Tractor, which
Yep.
is, again, you don't want to be tractored because you already have only 2 defense die. Yeah, and that was it. Stress, Strain, Ion. Can't be a lock because it literally says have 1 or more non-lock orange or red tokens. So, I mean, to be assigned one of these tokens is not going to be good for him. And doubling attack sometimes isn't going to be good for him either. I do get the allure.
There's something there we're not. It's there, but we don't
there.
see it.
Well, like I said, like you can do a daredevil maneuver. You can do, let's go through some cards because we rarely list build in here.
And yeah, because you know what drives me insane.
It does drive you insane, which I love. But yeah,
so here, let me get ready for you to do it.
No, well, ready for me to do it. You could do Debris Gambit, but that gives you an evade, which again doesn't help your offense, but you would get to shoot twice.
It's not an orange token.
No, you would for Debris Gambit while you perform a red action or a red evade action. If there's an obstacle near you, treat that action as white instead. So you could take your evade action as red and let yourself shoot twice. But again, unless you assign yourself Juke as well, because we'll go over why that's a possibility. Again, I would not want to do that with him. And the other, like squad leader, but that's a lot of points to put on an I-5. There'd be no reason for that.
You're doing a really great job of
selling it. Yeah, I know.
Of not selling this to me. Okay.
I'm trying my best here, man. I don't know what you want from me.
I know what you're trying to do, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't want any of that. Why would I want to do that to my guy here?
But there is that player out there that's going to go, oh, I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I say, I'm not that guy.
Yeah. So yeah, there's nothing else. You could do pattern analyzer on him. That might be the route that you're going to need to take. I mean, that's 5 points, but you could then execute a red maneuver, which then lets you perform an action before the check difficulty. And then
but what red maneuver are you going to do?
Well, we could go over the dial real quick. Let's do that. So for the dial, you do get a lot. You get your 5K, 4K, and your 3 sloops. So not bad.
Right. I'm looking at it.
And like I said, you do get 2 talent slots with this. So you could do something of the fact of either Daredevil with, Debris Gambit and Juke. But again, that's so many points. You wouldn't want to invest in this guy just to be able to shoot twice. I would say Pattern Analyzer. Because he has the tech slot, you can take a nice action before you do a red maneuver, and then he'd get to shoot twice. But you really need to make sure either your mobile arc was facing the right way or you are shooting into a swarm or group of something and you know that it's going to line up. Because it also says you have to shoot at a different target. You can't shoot the same thing twice.
So you got to make sure that you never put a target lock on this ship, ever.
Well, you can have a target lock on it. You just...
No.
Well, no, you can. It's just it doesn't help you.
After you perform it, if you...
Yeah, it doesn't say if you have a non-lock, you can't. It's if you have 1 or more non-lock or orange or orange token. So you can still target lock something and then do the next turn your maneuver.
No, you can still use it too.
Yeah, you could still use your lock. It just doesn't help you shoot twice. That's the only thing.
So you get your lock early.
Yep.
You then you focus up. Then you stress yourself,
Yep.
right?
Exactly.
And now you're double modded with 2 shots.
Yeah, exactly.
So shot number 1, modify that. Shot number 2, modify that one.
Yeah. So then, I mean, I already added these in here as well, because with even the enhanced jamming suite, this doesn't stress you out either. So you can't use I would love it if one of these was a red jam, because that would be amazing. If you could focus, jam something, become stressed, and then double tap. That'd be awesome. This is the hard part of this, because trying to list build with him as
It's
an
gonna
I5.
I don't know so much as a chore, but I think it'll be a mental challenge. And I think those that want to try this out, I think there's going to be there's players out there that are going to figure out a way to fly this pilot and to fly it effectively and deadly.
Yeah.
I think this is I think that this is going to be a scary ship.
Yeah, exactly. It could be, because it is an I5. It doesn't have the force. So, and people are already talking about points. I mean, we can give you guys some info on that. A friend of ours.
No, we don't. No,
What?
we're not.
Yes,
we're
yes,
not
we
going
are.
to do that.
I'm
No, we're not. Nope.
Yes, we are.
You can give the guy all the credit, but we're not going to get into the points game.
No. So basically,
Oh.
it's to the fact of where, again, I already said at the beginning, AMG is always streaming constantly with painting models, and you can go in there and almost ask them anything about X-Wing, and sometimes they're going to give you info, sometimes they won't. The question is, how does that info get out into the community? So, I mean, a friend of ours, Timothy Hames, thank you. Love you, buddy.
Leader.
Yeah, our chat leader of the OCX groupies. He is relentless, and I love it, because he will direct message AMG and say, hey, how many points is Kylo Ren? And they're like, we'll give you 3 guesses. So he got 3 guesses. His lowest guess was 67, and they said it's below that. That's just 67 for his base, so it's somewhere lower than that. We don't know, but that's the best we got, folks. So if that's the case, if 3 force on Kylo Ren allows for less than 67 points, we already know 3 force is a lot of points on a ship. Because, I mean, I'm going to pull up Darth Vader real quick. I know he is vastly more expensive than the next expensive, or the next TIE Advanced. So just to give you guys an idea, Darth Vader base is 66. Merrick Steele, he is 1 lower initiative, but he's also 45 points. So that's a difference of 21 points for all of that. And I know Darth Vader's ability is crazy, but I mean, Wraith could be potentially 15 points lower than Kylo. So if you even just take, 66 points as Kylo Ren, you're minusing 15 points. That's substantial. That's a pretty cheap ship.
Then you might be able to afford the extra added toys that you're going to need in order to let this thing fire off twice easily.
Yeah, exactly. So of course I'm trying to do the math real quick here, because my brain don't work. And yeah, that's at minimum 51 points. So I mean, he's probably going to be cheaper than that. I'm not going to lie. At an I5 that can potentially hit 3 attack dice. So I mean, he's probably an option, and then it might even leave room for that configuration to make him an extra agility and to add that jam factor into him. So I mean, wow.
Yeah,
especially
it's all in the cards, and there's 1,000 cards to choose from now.
I mean, I would not mind pattern analyzer and configuration on him, because then he can do 2 actions before he does a red maneuver, which would allow him to focus, jam something, do his maneuver, and now he's double tapping. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it if I don't like the force. All right.
Yep.
Next one. Sensored
Scramblers. And I've been scrambled.
This is a very interesting photo, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I'm not the only one that thought so.
Is that where like Kylo, or not Kylo, but one of his wingmen like blow up the bridge? I think.
I, I, no.
You know what? Somebody, I'm not going to do it. Just make it this exact card, but just put Leia on the outside floating by. There you go.
Oh my
There's your
God.
all-time card. It's just, yeah, exactly. Just floating. Just have her floating on the
Oh,
outside. That's it.
It's Leia Poppins.
And don't even do the red circle. We don't need it. But do you want to read this one?
Sure. While, pardon me, I will start from the top.
Exactly.
Sensor Scramblers. Setup. Gain 1 cloak token.
Yep.
So when you put your ship down on the table, put on your cloak token because now you're disappeared. While you are cloaked, other ships cannot acquire locks on you. So while you're cloaked, you're not getting a target lock. During the end phase, if you are cloaked and there is an enemy ship at range 0 to 3, this is the key word here, you must decloak. If you do, and that decloak fails, lose 1 cloak token.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty neat.
Now here's the problem I have with this whole thing. At least they had more than one sentence.
Yes.
But when it says, if you are cloaked and there is an enemy ship at range 0 to 3, you must decloak. Then it says, well, if you do, well, no, you just told me I did.
Yeah.
So, you must decloak. That should be when you do, and that decloak fails. Not if you do. Well, wait, is it if? Because I was just told that I had to. So there's no if in it. Yes,
So I know exactly why they worded it like that is because if all of a sudden you want to decloak before your range 0 to 3 of something, it's going to skip that entire sentence in the beginning. And then
Okay.
if you do decloak before your range 0 to 3 during your normal decloak step and it fails, you immediately remove that token, which is what's going to happen. So somebody's going to be cute. They're like, oh, just out of range 3. How did I know that? Because I checked for range at the end of the turn because, I tried to shoot you. And then it's, okay, that means I can do a decloak before, during the systems phase as I normally could. And then you're trying to be cute and, oh, I failed my decloak. And then it says, oh, here you go. If you do and that decloak fails, lose 1 cloak token. So
Okay.
don't be cute. If you try to decloak during the systems phase like you normally would and it fails, you lose your decloak. I like that.
So you're not going to have the decloak forever.
I mean, the way that the community was going crazy over fortressing and all that jazz, you could just sit in a corner.
Do we want to comment on that?
No, I don't want to comment on that today. That's
okay.
That's for the competitive people. Go crazy.
I will say one thing. Chris Allen. Very well written.
Absolutely, yes. That was a crazy tangent, but it was a good one. But that's the other thing. Most people don't even know that it happened, and even the people were there were like, "Really, that was going on?" Maybe you should hang out with some better people. But
the only thing I didn't know about the he said she said 7th grade BS that was going on. The only thing I heard about was the fortress thing. It's back. Fortress thing is back. I'm like,
well, we did talk about in the podcast to where people usually don't call others out for slow play. They usually just go back to their group of 4 to 5 people and they just say that dude was so slow playing, and then that builds up a reputation with that guy or girl, and that's usually how that starts. So it's nothing new. It's always been like that. But yeah, let's get off that topic.
Yep. But like all I wanted to do is say, Chris, it was well written. Thank you for sharing it.
Absolutely. So I like this card. It's going to be very cheeky when it comes to almost, any of the tie whisper or silencers, because this can be
Yep.
equipped to either.
Yep.
I would really love to see it on a silencer. I think for an opening attack, that's absolutely amazing to be able to, if you do it right, do a nice decloak and then do your normal maneuver, or just, don't and
Yep.
really confuse your opponent, and then that's when you can get behind them real quick. So, yeah, I
Well,
like it. I
yeah.
hope it's expensive. Probably won't be.
And it'll definitely make that ship, oh, what's he gonna do? That
Yeah.
you're gonna make your opponent focus on that so bad that you could use your other ships to just go, oh, you shouldn't have been focusing there.
Yeah. So here's the dial. We've got the 1 hards, the 2 hards. It's got the nice banks that are blue, that are 2 and 3. Of course, the 2, 3, 4, and 5 straight, because this thing can move. It's got 3
Yes, it can.
sloops. Yeah, 4K and 5K. I really like 5Ks. Those are like my favorite K turns because it just goes over everything. It fits beautifully.
There's just something inherently wrong for me though when your 5 straight is a blue.
No, absolutely. That is the get out of Dodge free card, is what that is.
I
You
mean,
just zippity doo dah.
and you really, but the answer is always, well, it doesn't have a 1 straight blue. Really?
I think it's okay. So this is for the
Let me see.
709.
Wait, I want to see. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's only 8 blue maneuvers. Oh, let's
Yeah.
see how many red maneuvers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it doesn't need the hards because it doesn't receive anything. So for stress, nothing on it gives it a stress.
Yeah.
Except for the red maneuvers, but by then you're fine.
Yeah.
But for the 709 Legion Ace, it gets 2 talents. Sorry, first edition stuck. A missile, a tech, and a configuration. So no modifications. So you can't get a shield upgrade or stealth device or anything else on this. If you want the extra evade die, you're going to have to take that configuration. What's bothering everyone is those 2 talent slots.
Yeah.
Because
that's a little too much.
Does that mean that Kylo gets a talent and a force, or does he get 2 force?
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you?
No, please, God, no.
And I think I said it on the last episode.
I can't wait till there's a card that just allows, unlimited use of force.
Yeah, just use this. This is just, it's a force hollow cube. Do whatever you want. But I think what I said last episode was I fear that this thing's going to have 2 elite slots or talent slots, and I really fear that Kylo would have a talent slot with force, because if he's as cheap as everyone's thinking that he's going to be, Juke is not out of the realm of possibilities, because he can take a free white evade, which I hate it when force users can.
Hey, but you know what though? As scary as that thought is, Patrick,
yes,
of having that ship on there, I would still give it a go with 4K wings.
4K wings, of course.
You laugh.
Check the box. We talked about 4K wings.
Okay, you laugh, but
I do.
How about any bomber?
Oh, so the great thing is there's been a lot of tournaments, especially with the XTC. They have seen 4K wings, and a lot of people have been talking in podcasts saying they wish that certain ships were brought back into, the circuit, which K-wings aren't. We've got other ships that have just been sitting by the wayside that have not been brought up to second edition, and that's hurting tournaments going into extended mode. Because that's why Brent Wong didn't do his for the not the LSO. Yeah, the LSO, because LVO is Las Vegas. Because new players, to get 4K wings is expensive. To get gunboats is even more expensive, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, 4K wings is technically meta. It's not as available to players as people would like. So that's why usually you see hyperspace, which K wings aren't a part of. So you're not seeing them anywhere really. But
I mean, and how much are K wings going for in the black market these days?
For me, like 3 cents, because I can print out my heart's content. So before we get off topic,
we have to go over the elephant in the room.
So, this is one of the photos that's been shared a lot.
The one that is causing the torches to be lit and the pitchforks to be sharpened.
So I believe AMG has confirmed that this is a misprint. It's not supposed to look like that. They're going to add the diagonal lines and fix it in the long run. But as of right now, they keep showing this damn photo over and over, and I think with different pilots as well. But rest assured, I think they're going to fix it because it does need lines to measure things. Especially for abilities that say when in the rear arc or something to that effect. So they're going to fix it. They will. If not, don't buy it.
So just don't get all excited about a prototype photo because that's all that is.
It's thinking,
a prototype.
Exactly.
It's something to put out there.
Yeah.
And
so just in case you guys forgot, that's Kylo. Again, I5, that's his ability. He can, in the bullseye, change he can flip over a face down damage card by spending a force. It doesn't have to be during an attack. It just is whenever a ship is dealt a damage card face down. So be careful of that. He also has 3 force, and might have a talent slot as well as a force slot. We'll keep our eyes out for that.
Yep.
All right.
So, to recap, Wrath, not great, not bad. We don't know.
We don't know. He's going to be good. I know he's going to be good.
I think he'll be better than average. I don't know if he'll be one of the greats. You know,
I don't know.
I mean, is he going to be do you think he'll be a soon-tier Fel?
Well, I5s are now beginning to be like the ace go-to. Like Jedi, you're grabbing your Obi-Wan. You're grabbing old Tarok. He's now like a thing that people are going for. So I5s are kind of it because why would I spend money? Why would I spend points on an I6 when everyone is flying I3s? I can just take the I5, which most of the time has a better ability. It's just not I6. People are now going with the I5s because there's no other I6s that they're competing against. But that's the meta. So yeah, I think right now this ship has a spot as long as the points are right.
And we won't know if the points are right until they come out with So let's not go there either.
Exactly.
The stupid list. Sorry.
Well, we're going to cut it there today because we like to keep these short. We've been only going for a half hour on like 4 cards. But we have a token company, Recon Tokens. We bag our own tokens. I should be making myself bigger like a professional. So we got Recon Tokens. We make tokens for every bit of X-Wing. We make locks, focuses, strains. We have the 1-inch here. We've got 2 1/4. We've got 3-inch tokens. So if you like your epic size tokens for your epic size ships, we've got those as well. We've got different colors. We've got different designs. We've got anything you want. And if you don't like what you see, you can always email us at recon.tokens@gmail.com and ask us, can you put this on a token? And guess what? Most of the, like 99% of the time we can. We can make whatever you're looking for and put it on a token customized for you and deliver it right to you. Go take a look. Go to recontokens.com or go to our Etsy page, which is Recon Tokens, and take a look at what we have. We have our Rec Spec 15, which is 15% off. And go take a look, see what you like, and, give us feedback or, just give us a like or a favorite. And well, I think we're doing a thing today. We're going to try. We're going to see.
We're going to try.
So
we're going to try.
We're definitely going to try. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this correctly. We're going to go to... Ooh, come on.
Come on.
Expand.
No,
there we go.
You can do
Enhance.
it. You can do it.
Enhance.
You can do it. You can do it, Water Boy.
Okay, that's me. Sweet. Okay. We're gonna do this and then bring me up to the top here. Very professional.
Oh yes. We design on the fly.
Normally we do this in editing, but not today.
Normally.
Keep going.
No,
keep going.
Not today. Not today.
Oh my goodness.
No. See, this is the part that I really love about
this. Is when I show off my inability to drag something to the top. Oh, now I don't know where it is. Oh, jeez.
Oh. See, this is even getting even better.
Oh my God, where did it go? Title box, window, top left. Is this it? There we
Really?
go.
Are
Okay,
you
I'm
sure we're
back.
not going to edit this out now?
Nope, not gonna edit it. Also, this I need more lighting.
Oh, this is getting even
I need
better.
lighting. Here, hold it. You know what?
This is what we do. This is what
no,
we
I
do.
don't. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. We've got some beautiful Force tokens we'd like to give away. So, if you can, go ahead and leave a comment below and let us know, or say I like Recon tokens, or just leave any comment about our video. Click the like button, and we will get in contact with you and send you these tokens. Well, we'll send one person the tokens. We're not going to send them out to everyone who leaves a comment. So we'll pick a winner, send them to you, and we'll try to keep that as a regular thing for you, just so you guys can see what we make and also give something back to the community. Because if you didn't know, we're already going to be at Gen Con in September, as long as...
Oh, that's right.
As long as it's not canceled. And if you find us and say, hey, you guys are from Recon Tokens, you're Padre, you're Patrick, and we'll say yes, we'll reach into our bag of goodies and we'll pull out some tokens for you and give them to you right there on the spot. Just to say, hey, thank you for watching, thank you for recognizing. I mean, we're here for, of course, the community, but we have to have a face for you to recognize us. So it's not so much we want to be recognized, we just want you to get some free tokens, basically. That's what it is.
See, Patrick has the face for video. I have the face for podcasting.
No, you have you shush. You people recognize you more than me. So anyways, that's our video today. Thank you guys for watching. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell notification when you want to know when we've gone live or dropped a video. I know people are asking about the Leviathan mission. I'm going to try to figure out how me and Robert can do it this weekend. Because my gaming table's right there. I just have to move it behind me, and then I can set it up and we can do a mission of find the Leviathan, because the mission's amazing, and I'd like to show you guys how to do it, or at least how we did it.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Robert?
That's all I got. Make sure you leave your comments so we can give you free stuff.
Exactly. And, play casual.
See ya.
Later.